On today's video, we're going to be putting some Loctite onto these two Phillips head screws that holds this butterfly plate on, because this is a cheap throttle body, one you can get for 50 bucks, you know, the basic Amazon, eBay special throttle body. It's 92 millimeters. If you're doing an LS drop, you probably seen this if you're looking for throttle bodies and thinking, should I buy one? Well, one of the first modifications you should do, I got an unboxing video of this, by the way, and a lot more detailed review of it in the description below. Check it out. But what we're going to be doing today is putting Loctite on these two Phillips head screws, because over time, and these have been known to do this, they vibrate out. And if they vibrate out, they go inside your motor, cause a lot of trouble, a lot of damage. You don't want that. So if you buy one of these, be sure to Loctite these two bolts. Make sure they're tight. Use a quality Loctite. And don't forget, if you want to go one step further, you can actually replace these and do a lot of stuff to these. You can pin these screws on here. A lot of stuff you can do, but for this modification, this is Loctite only. I actually seen people taking their TIGs, use a TIG and TIG the screws to the back of the throttle blades here, but you know, I don't think it's going to come out with Loctite, but that's just me. They might. It's your motor. Do what you trust. I mean, you don't even have to put Loctite on it if you want to. You can just leave it as is and bolt it on, but I'm going to do Loctite, so let's get into the video. So I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. You need just some high strength Loctite. Make sure it's high strength. You don't want to use anything other, because you're trusting these not to fly down your intake. So yeah, use the good stuff, the good quality Loctite, high strength. Now you got two bolts in here, you can see, and you want to loosen them. I done did one. We're going to loosen this one, and sometimes these got Loctite on them from the factory, sometimes they don't. Mine did not. But it was pretty tight. Well, that wasn't too tight. The other one was extremely tight, though. I give them credit. You can see no Loctite. Don't mind my nails. I've been working on my truck today. It, you know, 6.0 going into a C30. The dead grease, and sometimes it takes hours of cleaning out under your nails and stuff. Yeah, I know. I mean, no comment. You get your nails dirty too. Now you want to take and just put some Loctite onto your bolt, but I usually make a mess and my lid is stopped up with Loctite, so I'm just going to pour some on it. It's a little too much Loctite, but we don't want this to go down into your intake, so we'll be generous with the Loctite. And they are proper ways you put this Loctite on. This is not one of them. You can see tons of Loctite on the bolt. I center that back up. It goes right back in the same way it came out. And do these one at a time. If you take them both out, you can actually, your butterfly, your steel plate back there will just fall off. The only time you need to remove both these is if you're taking this shaft completely out. There should be no need to take that shaft out. So now you want to hold it steady and make sure you get it tight. That's how easy it is to just add Loctite to your two little screws to your eBay, Amazon, your cheap little $50 92 millimeter, 102 millimeter throttle body. You know, these is kind of a knockoff of the Holley EFI throttle body. They look about identical, don't they? Have you compared photos? But on the side note, it's a little bit easier peace of mind. Some of these do come with Loctite already on them. I have personally seen these throttle bodies with some low strength factory Loctite on them, just a little bit. It's worth doing this modification, even if yours does have the Loctite, just some fresh high strength Loctite on it. The good stuff, as you see I used here, I call this the good stuff. It's Loctite brand, and it's the high strength. And many companies make this, but Loctite is my go-to. You probably see me use this a lot if you watch the channel. I use Loctite a lot. I do. a ton. More than I should, probably. But back on the subject of the video, there are more modifications we can do to this if I wanted to. I could plug this vent here. This one comes out. Actually, most of them do fit in there kind of tight, but it really don't matter. You can put some Loctite on this too in the position you need it, or some JB Weld. But a lot of people take and just plug this hole up on most of the LS swaps, or they take and put an AN fitting here and run AN fitting in tubes. You have to tap it either way. If you plug it, or if you run AN fittings, you got to get a tap it. Very simple to do. We might do that modification on it later. Also, modifications of fixing the whistling noise. Now, personally, I have been around these, and 2 out of 3 of them have whistled so bad that, oh my God, they are awful. Hopefully this one don't whistle, but if it does whistle, we'll modify it. You gotta get in here and, you know, add more airflow like the factory one and stuff. Whole nother video, we put it on a truck. I don't want to get in here and having to port this and all that stuff if it don't whistle. I mean, a little whistle is okay. The second thing you can do, sometimes if you boosted, is you can put a seal in here on the shaft. The more costly $100 and some ones and stuff sometimes has the seal. The cheaper ones don't have a seal, they just got a bearing in it. Just like this side, your throttle position sensor seals this off. This side has nothing to seal it off, you know. So actually you can put a seal in here, fix that, it won't leak, but I don't know if that's a vacuum leak or not. We can check it later, but that's another video as well. Anyway, let me know what modifications you have done on your throttle body. If you ran one of these, I want to know. It might be something, you know, I'm interested in doing to this throttle body myself. So if you're new, be sure to get subscribed. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you watching none of my videos. I do. Thank you for taking time out of your day, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned. More content to come. Don't forget, I upload daily videos, so check back. If you don't get a notification, there should be something new on. Thanks for watching.